We have champion rodeo rider Jonnie Jonckowski. Now, this is an amazing woman. This woman is, I don't know, 30 or some years old, and she rides these enormous, huge, dangerous, smelly bulls. But she's a man applauding the smelly parts there. What? Oh, good. Here we go. Oh, what a show. This is really a good show. Lou Reed, Kathleen Turner, and the young woman who rides bulls. So come on back, folks. A few minutes. And Jonckowski, a lovely woman who makes her living riding enormous bulls.
Jonckowski.
Scene. Our next guest is a superb athlete who qualified for the 1976 Olympic track trials. She qualified for the Olympic team as a track runner. After an injury, she turned to rodeo riding. Here she is now doing it. And 2 years ago, she became Oh! Good heavens. 2 years ago, she became world champion bull rider. Folks, please welcome Jonnie Jonckowski. So you started out as a, how old were you when you decided you wanted to try out for the Olympics? Just a kid, I guess, huh?
6.
6 years old, and you achieved that dream. You were making the track.
But I started out as a swimmer,
yeah.
And then I ended up being a runner and a pentathlete, and 5 track and field events. And
so you were an all-round, versatile athlete at the world-class level.
I think so, yeah. I wasn't good enough at any one track event at the time, so I had to kind of put them all together.
Yeah. So how do you get from those events to being a woman who rides bulls?
Well, how it ever even came about is the only reason I didn't get to compete in the Olympics is because I had suffered an injury to my back, and so I was out for a couple of years, and I just saw a poster one day and thought, well, I want to do this, basically get my picture taken.
Right on a horse. So now you injured yourself running track, and you were looking for something that might be a little safer.
Yeah, I injured my back running hurdles, yeah.
So then you go to a school to learn how to become an all-around rodeo cowboy?
Well, yeah, they have schools around all the time, but when I first started back then, in like '76, there wasn't a lot of girls out there, and there's not a lot of girls out there now, but the school that I happened to attend was 105 guys and myself, so
yeah.
Where
was the school? This is in
Fountain, Colorado.
In Fountain, Colorado. And you seem to have, in your career as an athlete, been accident-prone, don't you?
No, it's just what I do, Dave.
Yeah, well, but weren't you injured in the school as well?
Well, yeah, I qualified through the several rounds of the school, and it got to the top 10, and then the top 10 right off for like the school buckle, and I made it to the whistle, but not without.
This is on a bull now, right?
This is we're riding the bull, and I made it to the whistle, and I just didn't get off so well. In fact, I landed on my back, and the bull kicked me right between the eyes, and literally just blew my face apart. And I just saw the hoof come, and I saw my neck snap, and I saw it go away. And I thought, oh shoot, he missed me, you know. And then I heard like, geez, her nose is tore off, you know. And I went, oh no.
Geez, that would be on everybody's list of things you don't want to hear in your lifetime.
Dave, than the one I had.
Your nose was torn off.
Well, not actually. It was just like.
Okay, that's plenty. That's plenty right there. It was, oh my God. Obviously, you lived through that. I mean, did you lose consciousness? Did you?
Well, I did live through it. In fact, when they put me in the ambulance, they had 2 ambulances there for the school because there was quite a few competitors, and. You're sitting there with this compress on your face, and you're in this one ambulance, and they're saying, oh, just relax, no problem. The hospital's only, 40 minutes away. And so they put me in here, and it's like, I'm like, dead battery.
Dead battery,
like,
yeah. Wow. Ooh, God.
So they took me, they said, okay, well, we have a backup ambulance. So they put me in there, and it's like sitting like that, and we had a
flat tire. So you get to the hospital. Eventually, you get there.
Yeah, we get there.
And what happens?
And they almost applauded when I showed up because they were having a plastic surgeries convention there, and and it was perfect. It was just what they were looking for. It was great.
So surgeons from all over the country are there, and they think, oh my gosh, well, that was a very lucky bit of.
Yeah, it was. It was like I said, this is picked.
Well, let's take a look now at some more of what you do. How much do these animals weigh?
Boy, it varies anywhere from 1,300 pounds to up to 2,200 pounds.
All right, what are we going to look at here?
Boy, I don't know. It could be like getting trampled or something.
This is,
yeah, this isn't good here. This I get knocked out, which is actually better because you don't really know what happens until you wake up.
God. Now, oh, jeez. Now, when you now, when you see that happen, do you think to yourself, I don't think I want to do this again?
Well, you know, you kind of say that. In fact, you know, when something like that happens and you finally do come to and you're in the ambulance and you're going, oh, please, God, don't let me be a quad or something, and just heal me up really fast. And then, and I mean, you're strapped to this board and the whole bit, and then you go to the hospital and find out it's not like totally major and you are going to live through it. And then pretty soon, 2 or 3 days, I'm feeling better, and I go, boy, God, you wouldn't have healed me up this fast if you didn't want me to go out and do it again. So I just...
See, that's not how I'd look at it. I think about maybe opening a candle shop, you know? But you, now, when you rode for the World Championship, you were injured as well. You were on crutches when they put you on the bull, right?
Yeah, the very first round that I went in, I needed to ride one qualified ride to solidify the world title, and I was stepped on early in the first round, and
oh, God.
And I was just like, whoa, I can't believe happening again.
And the doctor told you better not do this, or you could...
Oh, I had what they call a compartment syndrome in your leg, and it's, you know, it's dramatic, but it got pretty big and severe.
How much longer are you going to keep doing this?
Well, I don't think it's going to be premeditated. I think I'm just wake up one day and say,
you've had enough.
This is it.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much for being here. Jonnie, Jonckowski.